Hello there, we are back and we updated the mod. Thanks Hydromance Rex for slowly poking me, and finally getting me to upgrade. So, yes, I followed everything you said and it worked nicely. The only thing I have to add is for when people have it from the Zura, and if you can hear people screaming outside, it's because it's a nice sunny day and I need to get all the windows open because it's hot as hell. So you may hear screams and screams of happiness probably. So just when you have the Zura, you don't upgrade the mod in the documents mods folders. You actually have to go into the game folder and update it there. Now I have a disk version, I don't have a Steam version. So I basically went to C, program files 86, and then I went to basically the game folder. And I had to update it there because if I did it in the documents folder, it didn't change anything. So just wanted to mention. And I'm gonna put the text hydromancer, necromancer, hydromancer. How could I even forget? And I was like, I will tap down and check his name because it would be such a douchey thing to forget. Here we are. Okay, so hydromancer, I think. Hydromancer. I've been messaging with him. Jesus Christ, I'm terrible. I know. He's probably rolling his eyes right now, just like at the fact that I don't even know what kind of version the Zura was actually playing it with. So this will be this video. From this video on, it will be a new playlist, and it will have the version number of the game because from now on I will try to update every time I can. Because if you do it like me, I waited and waited and probably a couple of versions, so now I took a big jump. You wanna upgrade every time, so the consequences of you upgrading won't be as extreme as mine are, because this will pop up, needs to be, yeah, no problem. You just let it slowly update. Now we are black for some reason now, our borders, which I like actually, it makes it look good. But for now I was thinking only barbarians can be black, but they probably changed it. And from the next version on, there will be even Slovakia in the game. Not for sure, but you know, it kind of makes me to make a new playthrough, but I really can't because this is gonna take forever by itself. Jesus. And I could make a new game with this as well, but I mean, come on, look how many parts it took just to get here. Yep. And everything okay. Yep. And minus 242. So this is going to be very heavy on micromanaging everything. We need to check everything. Just like in our cities before, where I completely ignored crime rate, it cannot be ignored anymore. It's not as bad as in 5 turns it's going to be. We have special buildings, you know, crime. And we did squat about crime rate. It's the game will take a couple of turns to realize that I did a lot of stuff that I didn't really care about crime, and it's gonna basically, I know it's gonna be a lot of crime because I tried, like I tested it out in a couple of turns, just a couple of turns. Because you know, this micromanaging I don't want to be doing 10 times until my eyes burn out. And I did the resolution as well, because sometimes we don't see the description and units, you know. So I we'll see. Maybe I lowered the resolution again. This is a little bit confusing sometimes, but okay. First of all, we cannot have minus 442. So let's go to policies first, because we neglected that as well, I'm sure. That was one of the things we neglected completely. Now, I remember I don't know if it was here or not, and I just couldn't do it or not. But in my version, I never went down here. I won't go watch my videos. I won't try to check, and it was probably that I didn't try to scroll down. And that's why I always like couldn't do it properly. Well, now I can do it properly. Yeah, that was a douchey thing to do. Now, a republic technically would be better. +10 in all cities. +5 in capital. I mean, we get more culture and science from monarchy. Extra unhappiness in all cities per 10% tax rate. 20% war weariness, +25. Basically, I don't want to change this just yet, because I don't want war's relation with Celtia. Keltia? The Celts, basically. Because the Celts are too near to me and they are very strong, so... Otherwise, I might have changed into Republic. But I'd rather not, for now. I mean, it kind of gives you more money. But for now, I'm gonna leave it at Republic. We're gonna have a lot of other stuff we have to deal with. So I don't want... I might have to even stop the war. You know, because I won't be able to attack properly. Well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So just bear with me in these episodes. This is gonna take a while. Just to... I have to check. Obedience. 50% maintenance cost from distance. Okay, we just need to change this. Bureaucracy. Minus 15% cost from distance to palace. Plus 40 for 5 for a number of cities. Minus 12, minus 21. I mean, this gives like money hammers. The maintenance is a lot. Vassalage. No, I don't really want this. Minus maintenance from number of cities. Plus 20%, no. And oh, the main thing monarchy I want to keep is because it gives us minus 15% maintenance cost for overseas cities, which we have a couple of them. I forgot about that completely. Now I'm magistrates, city-states, minus 50, 25, plus 75 war weariness, Jesus. I'm gonna go with bureaucracy. Bureaucracy? From distant to pellets, plus 100 from number of cities. Okay, then the bureaucracy is a lot better. So that's... Luckily we have a civilization that doesn't have a lot of revolution time. So this is going to be a lot better for us than for somebody else. And almost all civilizations will switch their policies, so... I basically think they registered there is a change in the mode as well. Okay, strongman, power. I'm not even sure, were all of these before in here? I don't remember. Power. Doesn't matter. Junta, sovereignty, legislature. Yes, I cannot pronounce every English word. Give me a break. Okay. 15% birth rate, minus... Basically, for me, a lot of the things, when it gives me minus 20% maintenance cost, that's... I always like that. The less maintenance cost I pay for cities, the better. 20% maintenance cost minus... Junta. 15 plus, no. And this gives plus to everything. So we are gonna switch to legislature. Give me a break. Society. I would really like to make this faster, but it doesn't go any faster. Just like when I search through buildings, it basically needs to be done. I always feel like I do it too slow, but I have to check it. There is no other way just to, click through it if there is so much info and so many things. Jesus. So we have a caste system for society. Feudal. Well, I don't really want this one, for sure. I don't even know what's this for. Military, like? Oh, no. New units receive 1 experience, plus 25 maintenance cost, no. From corporations, more health in all the cities. Workers builds 25 faster, plus 1 happiness, plus 10. Central bank. I don't have a central bank, I think. This is a good one. Got some maintenance, but still, this is like a lot better than Casta than we have now. Well, minus 25, like, culture. I don't want that. Yeah, let's pick this. I don't want feudal, no. Okay, now, economy. Communalism. Then we have barter. Subsistence. No foreign traders, we don't want that. Trade. One trade route per city. More food, more money, everything from trade routes. Guilds. 10 maintenance cost from corporation. +3 to everything. That's quite nice. Trade. I think this is better. But I really don't know. Yeah, for me this is kinda better. So we are gonna go with guilds. Then military. Conscription. Plus 20 ward. Very nice. I didn't know. New units. No. Vassalage. No. Do we just keep this? Military units produce with. Can draft. Train. Melee mercenaries. New units receive. +1 support cost per military unit. No. So we leave the conscription. Yeah. Doesn't really reduce or bring up any money, so. Now religion. State church. Yeah, this is good. This is, I don't know, divine cult. No. Okay, this is good. Ooh, welfare. Church. +4. -4% of gold in all cities. But it does give us a lot of healthiness for, buildings. Public works. That's -8 in all cities. I cannot do that. I'm sorry. I need the money. Charity. No, I want this. I'm gonna stay. Even though the -4, if it was gone, it would be nice, but I can't. Garbage everywhere. Yeah. Garbage burn. +10% maintenance cost. +10% maintenance cost. This is not. We have 3 unhealthiness in all cities, 2 unhealthiness, 1 unhealthiness. We damage relation. Okay. Well, we could at least use this. Yeah. We're gonna use this one. It gives us 10% more maintenance cost, but we're gonna have less. The thing is, it will cause us pollution. I didn't really care of any pollution before, but I'm going to have to start to look at it now. But like every civilization, we just need to go through this phase. Open borders. No. We need the trade routes anyway. So this gives us +10. Yeah, this gives us basically crime, and we have a lot of crime in a lot of cities, which we will discover later on when every city will go unhappy, except for my capital, I think. Yeah, that's why when I saw what's the city watchman running around the map, and I was like, why does he have them? Yeah, he has them for a reason, and I will have them as well. New units receive. That's education. Jesus. Education. So we have writing tradition. This will at least eliminate the maintenance cost. Military tradition. Apprenticeship. Has less upkeep. Doesn't give us any. Yeah, I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take the apprenticeship. Interpreters I'm gonna leave. We don't have anything better yet. So we're gonna stay in this. Agriculture. Cities require 25% more food to grow. Agriculture guilds. 5% in all cities, plus 10% from... Okay, this is better. Agricultural girls guilds. So we're gonna take that. Then currency, we have no currency. Plus a lot of maintenance. This gives a lot less maintenance cost. Minus 15 gold in all cities. We don't want that. Coinage, plus 10% gold in the capital. We have faster production of some buildings. Can spend gold to finish a city. Allows construction of national mint. Okay, now 30% maintenance. This gives us 15 to everything. And this gives us a lot more. So we're gonna go to coinage. That seems to be the best for me. Now labor. This is why I said it's going to be a heavy episode, because it's gonna be community labor, unorganized labor. 5 hammers in all the cities. We have training of everything faster. Skilled labor. And serf labor. We don't want the unhealthiness basically, so this is a no-no. Skilled labor gives us plus 7% gold in all the cities. And we don't have any of these buildings yet. You know. So we're gonna go with skilled labor. And that's all, folks. For now. And this was the easiest part. Don't you worry. This was still one turn for evolution. That's sweet. We are very lucky with that. Still doesn't solve our problems, believe me. So now I can tell you from experience, when I did I think I did 10 turns just to test it out. Basically our problem will start when the game updates a little bit, and the crime will start skyrocketing because we don't have any buildings that actually fight crime. There is, like you can see, we have the town watchman. That gives, start with policing 1, -5 turn per city and -3 per plot. So basically, no matter how much gold it costs, we need it in every city. Now there is a building as well. At least that's what I think. This gives us +2 per turn. Town patrol. Yeah, town patrol gives -20 per turn. So it's either the building or the unit. But I would say, since the building gives us, like, you know, +4 of the thing I cannot remember the name of. Espionage, so I mean, it's -4 for the building, but it gives us a lot of, like, you know, it prevents crime a lot. So I think I'm gonna try help rival spies, +10 defense against espionage, 5% defense except versus units with high explosives. You know, so it's gonna take some maintenance. So basically we are gonna queue this in all the cities. So we start with this one. And another thing I didn't notice before, if somebody can make sure, so basically when I turn this on, does that mean they won't, you know, like grow beyond a certain point if it doesn't allow them? You know, or do I still need to click this down here? Because it would be nice to have, not to have to monitor the cities, you know, and recheck how much health they have and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go with that it's like that. Avoid. So basically, avoid growth. I'm not sure. I hope so. Because we will get angry anyway. It doesn't matter. They will get angry because after a few updates, this will kick in properly, the crime. So it was actually funny to try, and was looking like trying to make the situation better. It only got worse. So town patrol, yeah. I could build those units, but I really rather have this, so, you know, because we're gonna need to reduce the crime rate pretty quickly. Okay, the same. Town patrol. We're gonna need these things anyway, so. And I have a lot of units already, even though they are like fighter units. And I may be completely wrong. Maybe it's just what I think, you know. And it's not actually like that. So this still like, that's a lot of maintenance, but I really want them. I want these buildings, I really do. Okay, now where are you? Oh yeah, here. And then we can just continue with whatever we were building. Well, you'll see later on, like, even the, now you don't see any waste. Oh, you will. The wheels will pop up after a couple of turns. That's why it was so weird, like, why did everybody get angry? Because it slowly updated after a couple of turns. Everybody was so angry at me. Well, my whole civilization basically was unhappy. Just like they're unhealthy as well. That's another thing we have to look at later on. The unhealthiness will... Oh, okay, never mind. We're gonna do that later when we go through all this in all of our cities. We are gonna do this part for them to avoid. That's always good. I don't want to be returning and checking and returning and checking. And I just hope it works like that. Okay, so we are now starting. We should have it in all the cities. So let's do this in all the cities. And I still have to check buildings that... So I have less unhealthiness. But the biggest problem is when they are really angry. And... does that policy actually reduce my rubbish? Or does it make it... I know it creates air pollution. But does it like get rid of normal pollution? I have to recheck that. Okay. We really need this building in all the cities. Okay. So now we have to just wait and see. But I wanted to queue up this first because I'm gonna need it for sure, because we never built anything to prevent crime, so that's one thing I'm sure we're gonna need. And you will see. You would think it will get a lot better. No. Oh my god. Look at this. I'm gonna have a smoke. This is gonna take Jesus. Oh yeah. I don't know what this means. They build some buildings by themselves, like when some criteria is met. Don't ask me. But oh, these are one of the buildings that provide so much crime, I think. That's something like that, you know. But minus 46 only. Problem is, it's every turn I make. Before I tried just to make buildings on money, you know, like I usually do. No, it still came like, all of a sudden the next turn it would be 70. I'm minus 70, then minus 100. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to lower science as well. Minus 113. But at least it went down. Now I don't have time for a war, man. I have stuff to deal with in here. Okay, did you... Oh, still making the camp? Okay. You do that, man. You do that. Yay, everybody's shouting. Okay. Technically we could, but we don't care. We don't need to attack you, man. Okay, oh yeah. Let's get my ships up here. Let's transport. Oh, and when this is kind of weird. Requires a route camp, but when I go there, it shows me there is a camp there. So I'm not sure what's that about. I'm not sure. I couldn't. When I tested it, I tried to get here and build something, but I couldn't. So I guess I won't be going there. I will be going up here. Oh, basically you just wait for the next turn. Okay. Could technically attack, but you are very weak. So heal.